Have you realized that we are so used to our bodies that when we're healthy, when we're not in any sickness, because we're so used to our bodies that we totally take them for granted. We totally ignore them. We totally feel, stop feeling the existence of a body. We're existing in a body, but it feels like we're existing, like our existence is floating in the air rather than inside of a body, because we are so used to the body that it doesn't exist anymore for us. If it's not ill, that that makes the body like, I don't know how, do you get what I mean? Like, as long as you're healthy, you're not sick, you're not having a cold, you're not having any pain in your body, you feel like your body doesn't exist. That's what I mean. Because we're so used to it. So basically, what you feel is like your existence doesn't include your body. Because your body feels like a part of the air, a part of the environment. It's like you walk around in your room and your existence doesn't carry that room around with you. You feel like you're a point of existence that's floating around in the room as you walk around. It's the same way I'm trying to tell you about this point that I'm trying to make here is that you're so used to your body that you feel like it doesn't exist. If you don't try to pay attention to your body, all day you go along your life, you don't feel your body's existence. You feel like your direct experience is that your existence is like a point floating around in our space on this planet. Your body is like kind of melts into the background of the physicality of our environment. Do you get what I mean? So, whenever you really start to realize that, oh, I have a body. Holy shit, you really try to make it clear to yourself that I actually have a body. Holy shit, I have a body here. That's just so shocking. Every single time I realize that, because you so often just slip off back into that ignorance or that sense of no longer feeling your body anymore. Like, that's our normal state. That's the normal state, or the average state of a average healthy normal person, is that you don't feel your body. You walk around, you do your things, you're mostly in your head thinking about things. You feel like your existence is all about the stuff in your head. In your head, you don't even feel your head at all. You just feel like you're this point of awareness that's looking out, that's looking, that's thinking. That's all your existence. Your body is not there for you. You don't feel its existence. Like, your only experience of your existence doesn't include your body. You get what I mean now. And so whenever you make it clear to yourself that, oh, I have a body, whenever you have this sudden realization that you've been having a body, that you have a body right now, it's just so shocking. Like, you look at your legs, you think, holy shit, I have legs. And you look at your hands, you're not stuck in your head thinking about thoughts anymore. Actually looking at your hand, and you feel so shocked, even by the shape of your hand. It looks like a chicken's feet. It looks so alien. It's actually a part of me, and I can move it around so smoothly without even having a clear thought of moving in a certain way. My hands just move before I have a thought. Like, my body has such a connection, so direct and intimate connection with my consciousness that doesn't even need a medium of thoughts for the connection to happen. Like if I want to move, it moves. I don't even need to have the thought of wanting to move, and so on. And the shape of your body and the all of its physical traits, characteristics. You look at your body, you look at your skin, you think about how you have this whole bone structure in which you have all your insides working. You have a heart, you have a stomach, you have all this in your intestine, or how do you pronounce that word? You get what I mean anyways. And you are breathing all the time. Isn't it shocking once again to realize that we're actually creatures that live on gas, which is air in our case. We need air to live. Isn't it shocking to realize that? Because we also take breathing for completely granted. Even when we are talking about breathing, we don't realize the fact that we are creatures that live on gas. We breathe. That's just so shocking. Whenever I realize I have a body, I can realize this 100 times a day, because it just takes 1 second for you to have this experience, this realization, and then a day is 24 hours long, and most of the 99% of it, you are in your head. I'm in my head thinking about thoughts, experiencing my normal state of experience of existence, which is inside my head, thinking about planning, thinking about the past, thinking, and never realizing or connected to the actual existence, actual experience of the existence of a body. And that's, I know, most people's experience of existence. So, I have realized that I have a body for 100 times, and every single time I am equally as surprised as the first time I had this realization. You get what I mean? I just think it's so shocking to look at my body and to think, to actually feel, okay, I have a body, to actually know it, that I have a, rather than not intellectually, but actually directly knowing that I have a body and I feel the shape of it, and I look at it, and the fact that I also need language. I am a language creature. I need language to not just communicate, but to even think at all. I need language. And all of these physical traits of me, of a physical existence, which we mostly or all the time ignore, or totally are ignorant to. Or for some people, for their whole life, they never have such realizations, because most people are so stuck in their heads. I wouldn't use the negative term stuck anymore. It's just what it is. Most people are just so in their heads, in their thoughts, that they don't even realize they have a body when they're sick. When they're sick, they're just experiencing the sickness inside their head, rather than noticing, okay, I have a body here. Do you get what I mean? I feel like I've said so much, but only 10 minutes passed. It's such a... This is type of information that once you get it, you get it. You get it, and you are so shocked, just like me. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. Like, okay, I have a body, I know it. What do you mean here? You know what I mean? But I think if you clicked into this video, you're probably the people that would understand it, or you wouldn't even get drawn to such videos, like intuitively speaking. So I think you get what I mean. And I experience such realizations every day now since I've, when you know this, you can't unknow this anymore. Like, if you have had just once this experience of truly realizing that the fact that you have a body, like truly not realizing it intellectually, because we know intellectually we have a body, but most people don't really truly directly have this direct experience that I'm trying to describe here. So once you just have it for once, you will just keep having it, which is an interesting thing, like I said, because we slip back into our heads, into this intellectual or just thinking thoughts or abstract, non-tangible experience of existence. We slip back to that so easily. Like, I can be right now realizing that I have a body, and the next second I get distracted. Immediately I just fall back into that normal state of being, totally ignoring the existence of a body. And I look at my body right now. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. I look at it. What is it? I don't understand any part of it. I understand the rest of my environment so much better than my body. I look at it, it looks just so bizarre to me. I hope you have the exact same experience, because I feel like I'm like the only person in the world experiencing what I experience. I look at my hand, it looks so weird. It looks like an alien's hand, or I don't understand how I can have a body, how I'm having a body, how I can just move them without even having any thoughts about how I should move them. They just move. And the fact that all the physical traits of the body, like the bones, the structure, the meat, the flesh, the skin and the hair, and the organs that I have, especially this mouth that's keeping moving all the time in order to produce these sounds that I'm making. That's called language. That's the only way I can use to communicate such things. The only way I used to think, or most people used to think, or many, I don't know, I don't understand how other people think, maybe that's just me assuming. And the fact that, thinking about blood, you look at your body, you look at your belly button, you think about your, you just think about everything about the body, and you just feel so weird. And where there's hair, where there isn't hair, and why I don't have any hair at all. Looking at all the other animals, they're covered in hair. But me, I am just a bare monkey, or what? Look at my feet, they look so weird. Like, and the nails, I just don't understand them, And I've been having this experience repeatedly for a long time. I didn't know how to describe it until just now. It came to me all of a sudden that I could describe it in such a way. I'm having this experience. It's because most of the time my experience of my existence doesn't include the direct knowing of the existence of my body. Do you get what I mean? My average experience of existence is me being a point of awareness, or what, that's floating in the space, that's looking around, that's having thoughts and emotions and experiencing a physical sensations. I am experiencing physical sensations, but it's kind of like, again, like a abstract, non-tangible experience of existence, rather than I don't connect it with my body. I can say, oh, you're hurting my leg. I can call out loud the parts of my body. We're still being immersed in such a state of total oblivion of the body's existence. And my direct experience of having a body You get what I mean? It's just shocking every time I realize that I have a body and I look at it and I just don't understand what I'm looking at. I look at my hands, I don't understand it. Do you get what I mean? I know this is so unpopular. This is never said before. I've never heard anybody saying anything like this. So I'm not sure if I can at all successfully convey my experience to you. And I don't know, I hopefully you would have the exact same type of experience that I have so that I'm not lonely here. I don't know if such experience is only exclusive to people that are spiritual like me, that know that I know that I am not my body. But actually, I have had this experience before, way before I became spiritual. Like a year before spirituality happened to me, I had this experience once, but actually, that was just once and it never happened again. I think I was, again, just kind of, just in my thoughts all day long. You look around and just in your thoughts, planning, thinking about different things in the past, future, all kinds of stuff. Or you're doing something, you're focused on something. You never. But I think you get what I mean now, and that's all I want to say in this video. Tell me about your experience. Well, I don't know if I should hold any expectation here for my what I said to be understood. Because, when you have expectations, you get disappointed. It would disappoint me if somebody watches this video and still just thinks they get what I mean, but they actually don't get what I mean. Or they just don't get what I mean at all. It's okay. It's great that at least I made this video. I didn't even know how to start to talk about it, I didn't even know how to start to talk about it. It was just a very silent, direct experience that I couldn't have words for. But now I did. And that's better than nothing. That's better than before. No matter you understood it or not, I'm grateful that you watched this video. Okay. Thank you.